Okay, in this video, we're going to go over a couple more adding containers and styling those elements. So here's what everything looks like after the last container with the image background looks like. So let's go back in and let's create another container. Okay, so this one, we've got white background up top, then we have an image background here, and we're going to use a white background here. Now I'm going to change my layout here. So we'll go with flex, and then I want to use we'll use this layout. Okay, and here I'm going to add a header. Okay, and I'm just going to pull my notes back up and grab this color again. So we'll go to style and change that color. Okay, you saw it go black. Okay, and now I want to click in here and add a new container, and we're going to put, ooh, that was not the container I wanted. So I'm going to hit control, I'm going to hold control and hit Z on my computer. Okay, so that takes us back to where we were. And now I want to add, a new container, but I don't want it to be there. Okay. Let's see. All right, so there's a different way to do this. I'm going to undo that again because I want to add my header text here, and I want to get some paragraph text here, but I've got to figure out how to do that. So get that style. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and let's see what structure does. Container, and that should be heading. Okay, and now I'm going to click here again and see if we can add this new container, and no, it's not going to do it. So I'm going to scrap this one altogether and start again. So deleted it, publish, and now we want a new container, and we're going to add a white background here. So what I need is another container here so that I can have a header. So we'll add a new container. Did it give us a new container? Okay, so we'll take this text header. Okay, and then we'll go to change the color. Okay, we got that. And we will justify that to the middle. And now I'm going to click inside this container here. Okay, this is the text header. And then now we're in the container. We'll add a new container, and that'll be directly below. And we'll make this a text editor. Okay, now we'll go to, you would normally go to your project folder in Google Drive to get your content, but for ease of use, And quickness, I'm just going to grab content from here. Okay. And we'll add this here. Okay. And the content's doesn't matter right now. This is just for demonstration purposes. So now we have a new container section with a white background. And there it goes, white background and a button. So now let's go back and let's add another container. We'll go with Flexbox again, and you can see that we have a side by side here. So that's what we want to go with. And I'm going to click here and add a heading. And then I'm going to right click here and add a new container. Okay, that's not, again, that is not what we want. Okay. All right, we can do this. I'm just going to style this container. Okay, we'll go back. Okay, we had our heading here. Now let's go to style, change the color. Oh, let me get my notes up. And we'll add that. Okay. And then here we will add a text editor. Okay. And let's go to style and let's see, content. And I just want to get the text color. I'm going to add that in there. Okay, so you saw that. And then here, we're going to add an image. We'll put that here. And now we will choose our image. And since we've already uploaded some files, we will choose this one. Okay, and make sure you add your alt text in there, your title, and your description. Then we'll select that one. Okay, and let me go to style and width, max width, and height. Okay, content. Not sure why that was deselected. All right, we'll choose that image again and select it. Let's publish because it's not showing up here for some reason, and I don't really know why. Okay, so let's go to style. Oh, and the height's at 1. That's what the problem is. Okay, so we can make this height whatever we want and make the max width something that makes the image look good. Okay, so that looks good. And then we can add more content here. So I'm just going to go here and grab some sample content. And then we can click here to edit this Okay, no, we'll click here to edit the text. Okay, there's our text editor. So we'll just add that content here. Okay, and now that means we're going to need to resize our image, right? So, and then if you want to get rid of this, this is an H tag from where I copied the content from. And let's make sure that we change the color for all of this. Okay, that'll be style. And I'll just go to my notes and grab that color again. And we'll add it all in. Okay. It's best not to do what I just did because it's gonna be hard to fix. So let's just assume that it's all the same color. If you pull it from Google Drive Doc, it's all going to be the same color. Um, so now we just need to take care of our image. So we're going to click on the pencil here and go back to style. And the width, well, let's see, it's not cooperating. So let's go back to content. And we got the image, so we'll select it again. And now we'll go to the width, max width. Okay, there we go. And max height. So we'll bring this all the way to 500. And then now, this all looks pretty good. So we can do some other advanced stuff with this, but for now, this looks good and we can move with that. So let's publish it. And we'll go over here and refresh. And that's what the new section looks like. Okay. Now that's two white sections in a row. We shouldn't do that. So let's go back and come here. And let's go to here. And we're going to add a new container inside between the two with a white background. So what we want to do here is we're on the container and we want to go to style and let's put a background, another background overlay in here. And we'll do a classic. That'll allow us to do another picture. And we will grab, let's see, let me find a new picture to work with. And I'll just use this one for example's sake. So you grab the image name. Well, my browser's acting weird because I've been working on WordPress for a while today. And we'll put that in the alt text. If I can get it to cooperate. All right. And that is being a little stinker. Okay, we'll dismiss those errors and let's upload it again. And you can see it's uploading here. And it looks like that image may be too big for the hosting package. So let's go back to upload files. And yeah, maximum up. Did you see that? Maximum upload file size 512 megabytes. And that image is way bigger than that. So let's go find a different image. Let's see about this one. See if we can get this one to go. And it's not going to. Okay. Here's another way we can go about it. We can create a background. So this container, okay, so background overlay. Okay, this is not working for us because our images are too big. So we go to normal. I really like images instead of doing colors. Okay, it looks like this one finally uploaded. Okay. Copy. Okay, now it's going to work. Okay, we'll select. Okay, and we will go to, okay, everything is good in default here. And then we'll go back to layout. And we want to create a minimum height for this image. Okay, it gives us something to work with. Now, inside this container, we want to right click, add a new container. You can see it just showed up there. And in this new container, we want to add a text heading. Okay, and then of course you will change your colors to whatever it needs to be. I'll just get that from my notes again. So we'll copy and place it here. Okay, and now we'll go back to content and you can add your title here. And now we'll come back to the container, click in the middle here, right click and add a new container, and then click the plus sign, and then we can add a text editor here. So there's your text. And I'll just grab more text. And we'll put this in there for demonstration. Well, didn't quite get it. My computer browser is doing weird because I've been working in WordPress all day. So there, and now let's add more content. Okay, and we'll grab this. And pull this down. And we'll add that in. And okay, so we need to justify our heading. So we'll do that in style. And we'll align it here in the middle. And we have our text here. Wow, that's a lot of text. It shouldn't have been all of that. So let's try it again. How about I just get it from right here? Oh boy. So we'll copy that. And we'll grab all of this. Delete that. And there's the content. So we'll scroll down and let's get rid of the rest of this code. Not sure how that all got in there. And we'll hit delete. Okay, and now we have what we want in the content. So we can now go back to this container, the main container, and let's take a look at what's going on with our image. So we can make this image a little bit less tall. So we'll go to Style and Background Overlay. There's Opacity. Let's see here. Background and Style. Let's see. Container, Flexbox, Content Width. We always want that to be full. And here's our height. Okay. So we will make the height a little bit shorter. Okay. We'll get rid of this code. And we'll get rid of this code as well. Shouldn't be there. That should be in the visual part. Okay. And so let's take a look at what we had. We'll start at the top. White, image background, white background, and white background. Okay, so what we've done is built another image background section in between here. So we'll go ahead and publish, and then we'll refresh, and there you go. And that is what it looks like so far. Now, not a great looking design so far, but we're just getting started. And this is really, you don't have to create any new designs because we have so many templates that you can already use. And I showed you how to import a template in the beginning video. So you shouldn't have to design. What I really wanted you to see was the inner workings of how to get um, text and images and image backgrounds into the containers and how to use the containers. So, but for now, it's probably best to just go ahead and use templates. And as you become more proficient, you will be able to create your own designs on down the road a little bit. So that's it. And if you have any questions, let me know.